Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. It's a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through futures and how it all works. But one thing that maybe gets you interested, especially for those of you that are in stocks or options and annoyed by that pattern day trading rule, in the world of futures, there is zero pattern day trading rule. You have unlimited day trades. It can trade as much as you want every single day. Second, I'm trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found, the link up above there on the screen, or I'll put it down in the description area also. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of value to you, then make sure you definitely go and check out that link. So I will pause well, I should make a note. The other nice thing about futures is they're basically open around the clock. So this trade is from quote unquote yesterday. So as of the day of this recording, I did this actually quote unquote last night because again, futures are open essentially around the clock. So that's another nice thing if you need flexibility because you have a full-time job or whatever. Futures definitely provides that as a choice too. But so yes, I'm starting up a bit here in the green, but we'll see if we can build on it. So I'll go ahead and pause the screen recording software and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential trade. All right, markets are open. I'm going to try a buy at that green line if the price wants to come back up. So looking to get long at the green line there. If this is just kind of taking out some sellers, and if that wants to clear the sellers out and buyers can bring it back up, I'll take that as a sign of strength. At least I'm just waiting to see if it wants to back up to that green line. All right, I'll go ahead and pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, maybe here. Got close. Filling me. Back down it goes. Oh, all right, well, almost got filled. See if it wants to give it another try. Close, okay, I'm in. Good. Took one out. Still got 3 left. See if we're going to break up through that trend line. There we go. I have 2 left. So what I'll do on these 2 is just put my stop right there, and I'll bring my stop up. So this will be a win. Oh, and stopped out. I think my speaker. Well, bummer. I mean, it was a green trade. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about the trade, but I mean, I was feeling great about it. Broke through that trend line, thinking, here we go. Let's capture some more momentum. And then, whoosh, right back down it went. So, wow. Again, green trade, but one of those green trades where I'm kind of disappointed. Because, I mean, I still had 2 ready, right? I did lock in gains up along the way. That's why I like to do it because you never know when these moves around the corner. But when it broke up through here, I had those 2 contracts left still. And at that moment, I had no idea how much I was going to make because you know what the nice thing about that is how high was it going to go, right? That was my only question, not if I make money, but how high was it going to go? So I was feeling quite good about it. And then, wow, boom, just like that. Amazing how one moment you can be feeling fantastic and just thinking that the sky's the limit, and then poof. So again, winning trade, but a disappointing winning trade. Maybe that'll be I don't know. Maybe does that give away the video? Can I get continuation will be the name of the video, and we'll see if I can get it through there. But yeah, in that situation, brutal, but it is what it is. That happens. I'll pause. All right, I'm going to go ahead and risk about $100, a little bit more on this one. So blue line is my entry. Green line is my stop. I am short, so I want to see the prices go down. Like the candle here, very basic premise. Took off one. Took off another. Still could be a losing trade. It'll be a much more minimal losing trade though, because I've locked in some gains and okay, very good. So let's make sure this is a winning trade now. Let's put my stop in the green territory. So now this will be just a question of how much am I going to make, because I don't know how far down the price will go. Once again, no follow through. So again, winning trade. I like winning trades, but I'm disappointed. There's no follow through, and then so the first one I went long, which is, if you're a beginner, that's going long just means I bought and then I wanted to see the price go higher. And then you saw what happened. It went higher a little bit and then just plunged back down. This one I went short, meaning I wanted to see the prices actually go down. So yes, as a beginner, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as shorting or going short. And that's what happened at first. The price came down. I was able to lock in some gains. And I was like, all right, let's see how this final, couple contracts works. And then you saw what happened, went right back up. So yes, one of those weird days where, I'm happy because I have green trades, but I'm like happy and disappointed at the same time. Look at that. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. Happy but disappointed. I'm just thinking, do I want to make another trade? I'm not quite sure if this environment right now really suits me or not. It's because it's not like I've been bad at reading the price action. I'm 2 for 2, but at the same time, you almost feel bad because I'm thinking you're going to get some follow through. So I'm 0 for 2 on the follow through thoughts of things. Well, I gotten follow through, but not, I was expecting more follow through, I should say. All right, I'll pause. I'll think about it. That might have been my last trade. We'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and call it good. So something's off with me at this point. And there's nothing to be ashamed of as a trader. If anything, if you were to come and say, yeah, Clay, I think something's off, I would applaud you. Like, hey, good self-awareness. Way to keep the ego at bay, because the ego wants to make me think that, no, I'm perfectly fine. But the past 2 trades have revealed something's just not quite right, either with me or with the price action today or whatever. But so I'll take my gains and just move on. Before I go, though, real quick, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you're interested in learning more about the tools I'm using to build consistency, manage risk, and just make sure you have the proper framework as a trader, the right guardrails in place, then make sure to get signed up for this class. A lot of people show up and they think they're doing things that make sense. And I understand why they're doing them. But unfortunately, the markets and trading is hard. And one of the reasons it's hard is because sometimes the things that seemingly make sense don't actually make sense. So this is a class that I think can be helpful for anybody, regardless of where you're at in your trading journey. So go to claytrader.com/live or just check out the link in the description area to learn when the next live class is. So thanks for hanging out. As always, if you enjoy these live videos, hit that like button. And if you are not aware, I have been live streaming. So if you're interested in seeing me trade live, ask me questions, hang out during the day, then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you are made aware of when I do go live on the live stream. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. And always, like I said, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Take care. Have a good one.